All right, so a couple of weeks ago, I got an email from a lady that shall remain anonymous. She wanted me to write about an issue that she was struggling with, and I decided that rather than writing about it, I would use it to start this vlog conversation. So, ladies, I need you to listen up to this because I think some of you will be able to resonate with this. All right, so she writes, I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now, and in 3 years that we've been together, he's never said, I love you. Every time I say I love you to him, he responds by saying, I appreciate that. When I ask him why he won't say I love you, he tells me it's not necessary and that I should know how he feels. Please help me understand why my boyfriend won't say those 3 words. Thanks. All right, so I need to deal with this topic. And ladies, I need you to listen to me closely. Fellas, I need you to root me on as I explain this. Ladies, you have to know that black men and black women say I love you totally differently, okay? And this reality is rooted in the way that we were brought up. So ladies, let me help you understand the African American male experience. We weren't brought up in environments where emotionalism, hyper-emotionalism was encouraged, all right? If we were learning how to ride a bike and we fell off the bike and scraped our knee, our mother or our father didn't run out there and scoop us up into their arms and coddle us and weep over the fact that we fell off our bike. You know what they said? They said, boy, stop that crying, shut up, dust your jeans off, get back on that bike or else I'm going to whoop you. Ask the African American dude that you work with. I ain't lying, okay? If we got into a fight, a fist fight at school, and we lost, all right, our mother or our father did not run up to us and hug us and say it's going to be okay. You know what they said? Boy, go back there to that boy and sock him in the mouth. I don't care if your nose is bleeding. I don't care if your eye is black. We don't raise losers in this house, so go back there and finish that fight. This is what they tell us, okay? So the African American male was not brought up in an environment where emotionalism was encouraged. As a matter of fact, in circles where African American boys hung out, showing emotion was a sign of weakness. You were vulnerable if you wore your heart on your sleeve. Now contrast that, ladies, with the way that African American women are raised. Okay? You guys were encouraged to express emotion. All right? You were encouraged to talk about your feelings. You would go to the beauty salon and everybody in the salon will be talking about how men ain't nothing and about how this is going wrong and that's going wrong. And then after you left the beauty salon, you would get on the phone with your 14-year-old girlfriend and stay on the phone with her until 2 in the morning talking about how you like this boy, but he don't like you, but you don't care because you're going to move on to this boy and all sorts of stuff. Fellas, we didn't do any of that. Okay? You were encouraged to express emotions, ladies. You were encouraged to cry. You were encouraged to be sensitive, whereas boys, men, wasn't the case. So fast forward. Now you're 20. Now you're 25. Now you're 30. You're in a relationship. And ladies, you're wondering why your boyfriend will not express emotion because you don't know what the problem is. You are accustomed to expressing your emotions, so you look at him side-eyed when he has difficulty expressing emotion. Let me help you to understand something, ladies. Rather than paying attention to what a man says, pay attention to what he does. Now, let me issue a disclaimer. There are exceptions to every rule. There are some men out there that have no problems expressing emotion. I'm one of those men. If I like you, if I love you, I'm going to let you know, okay? Sometimes I wear my heart on my sleeve too much, but most men are not like that. Most men would rather show you that they love you than tell you that they love you. And there are 3 specific ways that men say I love you without saying I love you. And let me help you to understand those 3 ways, ladies. Number 1, monogamy. If a man is monogamous, if a man is faithful to you, that means he really loves you. Because you have to understand something, ladies. It is against male nature to be monogamous. There is this innate desire that exists inside of every man to sleep with as many women as possible. If a man tells you that I'm lying, then he's lying. Because the reality is that most men want to sleep with every beautiful woman that they see, because we're highly physical, highly visual beings. And if we harness and suppress that very primal and innate urge for you, it means that we really love you. 9 times out of 10, there's a coworker that we want to smash. 9 times out of 10, there are 3 women at the gym that we want to have sex with. But the fact that we look but not touch, and we don't flirt because we have a woman at home and we value and cherish her feelings, is a sign that we really love you. Number 2, sex. If we go the extra mile in the bedroom to ensure that you're pleased, means we love you. Because we could very well roll over and fall asleep after we get ours. Because 9 times out of 10, we are going to get ours before you get yours. I mean, it's just reality. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the woman lasts way longer than the man. But if, as a man, I'm able to shake it off and keep going to ensure that you're pleased, and I go with the same vigor and the same sexual aggression to get you there, that means I love you. Because I could easily curl up in a ball and suck my thumb because you did your job. But because I have this desire to do my job, it's a sign that I love you. And men communicate love sexually. All right, the third way is through provision. If I'm working this dead-end job, and I've got a boss that doesn't respect me, I've got coworkers that constantly undercut me, and I stay on this job to bring home a check to you every single 2 weeks so that you can get your hair done and so that you can get your shoes, it means I love you. Because honestly, if I didn't love you, I would quit the job and I would search for a new one. And whether it took me 6 months, a year, I would not care. Because if I didn't love you, I'm selfish. And I'm going to quit the job regardless of the dire situation that puts our family in. Okay? But if I stay at this job, blood, sweat, and tears on this job, and bring home the bacon to you, put a roof over your head, shoes on your feet, a weave on your head, it's because I love you. Because for most men that love their woman, in the back of their mind, they understand that if they quit this job, they will lose the respect of their woman. And 9 times out of 10, if I love you, the respect of my woman is more important than collecting this check. So I'd rather stay at this job and keep the respect of the woman that I love than quit this job and lose the respect of the woman that I love. And that's real talk. So ladies, the next time you're wondering whether or not your man loves you, pay attention to what he says. Pay attention to what he does rather than what he says. Because actions speak louder than words. This is Isaiah, and I've just told you the truth. Peace out.